What if you were told that the age of dinosaurs never actually ended? What if the most dangerous predator out there isn't the fastest one? Today, we are traveling to a place where the ground bakes under a scorching sun, where dry savannas give way to black volcanic hills, where the scent of blood can hang in the air for miles, to the islands of Indonesia, the home of an ancient nightmare. There are creatures on our planet that look so alien, it feels like they don't belong in the modern world. But among them, there is one that makes humans feel instantly powerless. This is the Komodo dragon, Earth's last living dragon, an ancient monster that survived millions of years of evolution and still hunts almost exactly the same way it did back in the age of dinosaurs. They start their hunt long before the prey even realizes there is any danger. At first glance, these rolling hills seem completely dead from the heat. But that is just an illusion. Deep inside sun-scorched canyons, in the shadow of rocky overhangs, Varanus komodoensis lies in wait. Its body is covered in rough, bony scales that look like medieval chainmail. The dragon is practically deaf, and its vision blurs as darkness falls. Its ultimate weapon is a long, deeply forked yellow tongue. The dragon constantly tastes the air, picking up scent molecules. A Komodo dragon can smell a dead animal from nearly 6 miles away. But the most terrifying part is it can smell weakness. Imagine standing on one end of a massive island, while an invisible hunter on the other end already knows you're hurt. It can't see you. It senses your fear at a molecular level. That tongue detects exactly which way the prey moved, creating a 3-dimensional map of your escape inside its brain. You don't even know you're doomed yet, but a ghostly radar has already locked onto your coordinates. The average adult male reaches 10 feet in length, weight over 200 pounds. Some individuals are larger than a grizzly bear. A Komodo dragon skull is built like a movable bear trap. Its jaws don't have the bone-crushing bite force of a crocodile. The dragon's weapon isn't pressure, it's biology. When the dragon bites its prey, it triggers a process that feels like a slow-motion disaster. Glands between its teeth secrete a complex, toxic cocktail. Anticoagulants stop the blood from clotting. Blood pressure plummets. The victim's body begins to lose control. The prey doesn't die instantly. It runs away, thinking it escaped. But with every step, its strength fades. Its muscles fail, and its mind goes dark from low blood pressure. The invisible hunter doesn't sprint after it. Why run when the venom does all the heavy lifting? The dragon simply tracks the blood trail, step by step, hour after hour. The prey runs, but death is already moving inside it. The Komodo dragon doesn't always pursue its prey right away. It waits, sometimes for hours, sometimes for days. Even if the prey gets away, the hunt is already over, because the dragon knows how to wait until the victim's body gives up on its own. That is what makes it so incredibly chilling. It doesn't just kill. It starts an irreversible countdown, like a virus, like a poison. But the real horror begins at night, and that is exactly when the dragons start to move. In the dark, they look like the living remains of a prehistoric world. Sometimes a dragon will attack a massive water buffalo, an animal that weighs 10 times more than the reptile itself. It bites, it backs off, it watches. The wound gets infected, bacteria poison the blood, the animal grows weak, and then the dragon comes back. and it starts to eat the prey alive. Its jaws open incredibly wide. Flexible ligaments allow it to swallow massive chunks of meat. In a single meal, a Komodo dragon can eat up to 80% of its own body weight. The most terrifying thing about the Komodo dragon isn't its teeth. Not the venom, not its size. It's the sheer sense of antiquity. When you look at it, you get a strange feeling, as if humanity is just a temporary guest on this planet. Subscribe to the channel, leave your thoughts in the comments, and share this video. Stay safe out there, and remember, sometimes the monsters from ancient legends are just the ones that live to see our days.